Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, and welcome to Kigali, Rwanda. It's the FIBA Women's AfroBasket, and it is the third-place game between Rwanda and Mali. This has been the road to the final and to the third-place game. You can see Rwanda and Mali down there at the bottom. Nigeria and Senegal will square off in the final, which is going to be after this game. Well, I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by FIBA, who played actually in the last two finals of the FIBA Women's AfroBasket for Nigeria. Was a part of their current run of 3 consecutive titles, and they'll be going for a fourth after this one. But Ify, it's been a fun tournament watching most of these games. Some highs and lows, roller coaster, and both of these teams have certainly given us a lot of food for thought.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been an amazing atmosphere here in Kigali, Rwanda, and I'm just so happy from the day that I arrived till now to be a part of this and just to see all these great games.
Well, Mali had aspirations of making it to the title game and winning it, but they were upended by Senegal. You know, they still have a lot to play for today. Obviously, third place, it would be the fourth consecutive AfroBasket when they would get a medal or get to the podium.
Yeah, last AfroBasket in 2021 in Cameroon, they placed second. So you see them here coming out, and they're definitely excited. They'll be playing for third, and I think Mali has been one of the most consistent teams. They just didn't get that win against Senegal, and I think that hurt them, and I do believe that they're here to play hard. Yeah.
To leave with a good taste in their mouths. I mean, no matter what happens now for Rwanda, I mean, it's been a successful tournament. They've made it, it's the first time they've played at the FIBA Women's AfroBasket since 2011, and here they are playing in the third-place game. I mean, it's kind of the stuff of dreams, really.
Yeah, I mean, they got to the place of this game, advancing out of their group, winning against Uganda in the quarterfinals, but losing to Nigeria in the semifinals, and they end up here playing for third place. They have their fans here have been very consistent and loud and cheering them on, and I do believe that their fans have given them that energy. And just seeing Rwanda in Rwanda playing for third place, I think they should be very proud of itself.
Yeah, absolutely. I think going up against Nigeria was just a bit too much experience, the quality in the Nigeria team. And, you know, Rwanda has some interest. They've had some famous results from this competition, including the win over Uganda to get into the semifinals. So the one thing that I always like to remind everybody about is, listen, the team that wins this game will be happier than the team that makes it to the final and loses at the end of the day. They will be thrilled to get to the podium. So that's how important this game is. You want to leave on the back of a win. So now we're going to have a pause in the commentary for the playing of the national anthems.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of Rwanda.
Well, the referees, Johnny Palermo, Aya Khaled, and Annie Joyce Muchinu from Puerto Rico, Egypt, and Zimbabwe. I think it's Johnny Palermo Batista, isn't it? That's what we've been saying. But anyway, have the starting fives ready for you. Kanku Koulibaly, Alima Dembele, Mariam Koulibaly, Sika Kone, the real star of this team, and Geneva Njai. They will be in the starting five today. And Haidara, Sanu, Sangare, Koulibaly, that's Adama Koulibaly, Kuruma, Chayare, and Malayera coming off the bench for that man right there, Coach Sadia. And just couldn't find the right, the move to negate, to get the win against Senegal. Uwaze, Destiny Philoxi, Janai Crooms-Robertson, and Eza Sifa, and Hope Budura in the starting five. For Rwanda, Tetero Kiyobi, Kantore, Umu Waneza, Dewa, and Mane Zabayo, and Wimara coming off the bench for Chek Sar, the head coach. Do you have any other interesting tidbits you'd like to share with us before tip-off?
You already know that I do.
I can see you looking down in your notes.
I'm very proud of the way that Rwanda got to this position that they are in. They need to get their key players going. Philoxi, she had 21 points and 3 assists. Crooms had 11 points, 5 rebounds, and Butera had 10 points and 11 rebounds. And the key is for them, I think, is to get those players going, be tough on defense, take care of the ball. They have home court advantage, so that's something that they need to take pride in as well. They should be very happy getting here and representing their country. And for Mali, like I said, they've been one of the most consistent teams here in AfroBasket, but they lost to Senegal. Basketball is a game of runs, and highs and lows, and the team who can dominate for 40 minutes will definitely take the win and get third place today.
So one of the downsides to not make it to the final is you don't get to the FIBA Women's Olympic qualifying tournaments. And that was one of the causes for joy for Senegal the other night, as well as Nigeria. The pressure is off in that sense. But the FIBA Women's AfroBasket in its own right, if you can get to the podium, it's always a tremendous achievement. It's been a 12-team tournament. We went through a group phase where we determined the first place team. The teams that finished second and third, they went into qualifications for the quarterfinals. And here we are, the final day of what has been a long, exciting, and at times grueling tournament for these players and, well, some other people as well, I might add. Getting ready to start. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. We are underway. Rwanda and Mali in the battle for third place here in Kigali, Rwanda, Central Africa, also known as the land of 1,000 hills. It is quite hilly in these parts. And Destiny Philoxi comes out, or excuse me, Inesa Sifa comes out. Her first attempt goes off the corner of the backboard. Sika Kone has her attempt to go off her hands.
I mean, you see here, they're definitely going to get the ball to her. You see her running transition, and she just slipped out of her hand.
I think it looked like it was almost deflected, and then it hit her. Mali, we know Mali like to get out and run, don't they?
They definitely do. You see them here in a big 2-3 zone, trying to make the offense for Rwanda.
Oh, nice play, Philoxi.
A little bit hard.
Destiny Philoxy. Probably consistency-wise has been the most important player for this Rwandan team. Mbele missing from deep. And there is the reach. Buthra knocks it over into Kroom's hands. And here comes Philoxy again. Krooms gets deep, passes it back outside. Ineza Sifa. Philoxy looks up at the shot clock, didn't have any choice, had to put up the difficult shot.
She's telling her team to shoot it, don't pass it. Yes, I might be one of the leading scorer of this team, but I trust in you, and you need to shoot the ball.
Well, I think they're talking to Ineza Sifa, who had a really tough game. She had a great quarterfinal, but then just had a nightmare semifinal. And she had the open look there with about 4 or 5 seconds left and didn't shoot it.
Yeah, she has to be aware that she is also a key player for Rwanda. And she's been playing well, not the last game, but she could get that confidence going if she shoots her open shots.
Yeah, I mean, how does she handle that? I mean, somebody like you went through like 4 years of college basketball, already playing professional basketball. She needs that experience, doesn't she?
Yeah,
at this level. She
does, but this is also a good tournament that she can experience and learn from.
You can see that Philoxy has played at a high level in the U.S. And here's Kroons. Kroons also knows how to play the game clearly.
Yeah, she's very good. You can see Koulibaly trying to post up because she has that mismatch.
And she draws the foul from Buthra. You know, Koulibaly just could not get anything going against Senegal the other night. That was really a player of her stature, and we know that she can play well.
Yeah.
She does in Spain, but couldn't get anything going.
I mean, she ended up with 9 points and 7 rebounds that game. Only played 25 minutes, so I mean, those are kind of okay stats, but for her to be a star player for Mali, she definitely needs to start off strong right now.
Well, her free throws are the first points. Yeah, she was 4 of 13 from the floor. That was my point. She didn't shoot it very well. But then again, it can be hard against Senegal. They've got some good post players. Nice pass, Koulibaly. And she's able to get her miss, a rebound. And Kankou Koulibaly missing from deep. There's a Sifa. Adama Koulibaly over to Geneva Njai. Adama Koulibaly with the rebound. And Adama Koulibaly has her attempt to rattle out. Yeah, imagine what it must have been like Ineza Sifa to go have 19 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists against Uganda as Kroons buries the three-pointer. So she's off to a great start.
Yeah, she is.
Sifa had the incredible game against Uganda in the quarterfinals and then didn't score a single point against Nigeria, which in a way had probably more to do with Nigeria than anything else in their defense, but still, that was kind of a wake-up call.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Hopefully she can get going now because she's definitely needed on that offensive statistics for Rwanda.
Destiny, oh, nice pass.
She came to play today.
She's kind of grown up in this tournament, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has. I mean, she understands that Molly's going to put pressure on her and try to make her not score, but the fact that she is getting to the paint, you see her driving here and just facilitating to her team.
Yeah, Butra knows making herself available. Excellent work from Rwanda. Timeout. Molly.
Adam, tu vas rester sur elle. Calmez-vous seulement. Adam, regarde dans la zone 2-3 là. Suis ici. Adam, ne va pas ici. Quand la balle est là, c'est celle-là qui sort. Toi, tu restes là d'abord. C'est clair, tu restes là d'abord. C'est quand la balle est dans cette zone que tu viens. On regarde que la balle. Et on essaie de jouer. Quand la balle est dans votre zone, vous sortez. Hey. Soyez encore plus patiente en attaque, ça va venir.
So the Butra bucket leads to the timeout, and let's see if we get a different look here. Butra also just finishing it up at FIU in the United States. So they do have players, Rwanda, that have played at the college level. Dembele comes right out of the timeout and hits a three-pointer. And another three-pointer from Crooms, quite possibly their most consistent player, double digits every game. But an easy bucket, that'll be well received over on that bench. Sika Kone getting her involved. Quickly up the floor, and this is what you don't want if you're Rwanda. Molly's starting to run. I mean, the problem is you get the steal, and that leads immediately to points. That's where Koulibaly did well. Uweze. Well, she kind of turned the wrong way. There was nowhere to go. Let's have another look at that. She also has been one of the most consistent players in this team. I think she's actually been a real asset to this Rwanda team. Uweze. This is both free throw attempts there. Now Koulibaly traveled.
Molly comes out of that 2-3 and decides to play an aggressive man-to-man defense.
Philosophy gets in the paint, gets rejected by Koulibaly. Then quickly Genevieve to Sika Kone.
And that's where Molly is a big factor. The way that they play defense and convert it to that offense.
Big time shot. Now that's a positive move from Sifa.
Yeah, definitely.
Needing a little bit of momentum changing shot. Took it confidently.
You like to see her starting to get going offensively in this first quarter.
Koulibaly keeps. Oh, look at the effort from Kone. Excellent work. Kone is just freakishly talented, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
I mean, just watching her run the court for the fast break and then make that play right there.
Yeah, yesterday she had 20 points and 10 rebounds against Senegal.
Haidara's in the game, missing with the putback. Here's Koulibaly again. Koulibaly's just got to work on that finishing touch. Ooh, and again, the pressure. Good job, Haidara. Now she's going to be a good sportswoman. Show some good sportsmanship and help up her opponent. Hope Butter is going to go out, catch a breather. Dembele missing, Kone with the rebound.
Wow.
Koulibaly again. And now up to Destiny. Philoxy, skip pass. Sifa. Quickly to the other end, Dembele. And the foul has been called as well, so an and one coming. And Kroon slow to get up.
Her knee.
Oh. So it's the left knee.
Just kind of shake it off a little bit.
Is she going to be able to stretch that out and walk it off? So Mali's players over on the bench. Timeout, Rwanda. Or timeout, Mali.
Écoutez là, on va essayer de rester dans la même dynamique. Simplement, intervenez plus énergiquement en défense pour qu'on n'encaisse pas des paniers faciles. En attaque, continuez l'exploration, continuez à jouer la patience. Forcément, ça va nous arriver. Et même les tirs, si c'est ouvert, prenez-les. Les autres sont là pour faire le rebond. Il ne faut surtout pas croire que c'est autre chose, mais seulement ça va venir. C'est clair? Allez, on tient bon les filles.
Jai likes to get out and run. Dembele's off to a positive start today and gets the three-point play, so it's a one-point game. It's going to be awfully hard for Rwanda if Mali start to run.
Yeah.
One thing they weren't really able to do against Senegal.
Mali's just playing tough defense right now. That's a mismatch.
Ooh, good defense, Dembele. Excuse me, Njai. Shot clock violation.
It's great defense by Mali, and because their defense has been active, they have generated their offense from that. Their defense is actually the reason why they're able to score. It's giving them that confidence.
Uma Guaneza, who just had her shot blocked in the game. She's 1.9 feet, 5 meters in height. One of the veterans in this competition, 38 years of age. Here goes Destiny Philoxy. Yobi trying to make something happen. but the ball goes out of bounds. So is this the time when Mali take the lead? They've been seemingly in command here the last couple of minutes. Traoré for three, off the back of the cup. Falaxi pushing it quickly, trying to get up before the Mali defense. And the ball turned over, goes back over to Rwanda with 38.3 seconds to go in this first quarter.
I kind of like the flow of how this game is going. They're getting the, looks to the basket. They're playing aggressive defense. Both teams, actually.
I think it was a good idea for Falaxi to try to beat the Mali defense down the floor the last time. Just didn't make her shot. Oh, Kiyobi, double dribble, travel.
Again, another defensive stop for Mali, and you just hope that this is the offense that can put them in the lead.
Well, if you're a Mali fan, that's what you hope. If you're a Nigeria fan, does it matter?
I mean, we're locked in this game right now, so.
Haidara, they swing it, final seconds ticking off the clock, and now 4.4 seconds left for Rwanda to get it up the floor and potentially get a shot. Njai is going to pick up full court. They definitely inbound the basketball to Sifa. Turns, and good awareness from Haidara to get the block. At the end of one, Rwanda lead it 15-14 over Mali in the third place game of the FIBA Women's AfroBasket.
Both teams are shooting in the 30% at 2 points, and Rwanda's hitting their three-point shots, 3 for 5. That's really good, and they could get to the line more a little bit. I think both teams can be aggressive to attack the basket and find some points on the board.
Well, Destiny Falaxi, we've seen the good from her today. She's got that bounce pass, spotting her teammate. Points have dried up a little bit, but Crooms had it going for a little while. And again, perfect pass from Destiny Falaxi to Crooms in the corner. Dembele, who's going to be a part of this team for a long time, hit that three. And Kone, it was only a matter of time before she got on the scoreboard as well. Scanning the barcode to get Courtside 1891 in your smartphone to get video stream schedule, scores, and more.
At your fingertips.
That's right. Average age of this Mali team just 24. Here's Kone hitting from the elbow.
You like to see how her game has evolved from her just being a post player back to the basket to her facing up and then being able to hit those 15-footers and three-pointers.
Haidara with the steal, goes in, banks it in. And now Njai takes it away from Dawa, and it's fouled. Well, you can't turn it over at midcourt against Mali. You saw that happen to Uganda time and time again, trying to get it up the floor, and they will make you pay. So just essential really for Philoxy to be in the game. From just what we've just watched the last couple of possessions. She needs to be out there to break the pressure. It's incredible when we think that Kone is the best player in this team. She's just 21 years of age. Njai, meanwhile, 26 years of age now. And Balier, who's in the game as well right now, 77, she's 27. So one of the elder statesmen. Traore as well, she's 28. But here's Sanu, one of the youngsters, 19 coming in. Both she and Haidara were at the Under-19 Women's World Cup.
You're getting a lot of experience, and this Mali team is going to be a force as they continue to get older.
Well, that was the right idea, but Sanu saw the pass coming and knocked it away. Balayeta. And that is Balayeta with the three, so shooters bounce that. It's all going horribly wrong right now for Rwanda.
Yeah.
Offensive foul, Dewa.
And you see how Mali's just being really, really aggressive on defense, and that's how they were able to get this lead against Rwanda time and time again. When Rwanda is trying to set up their offense, you just see Mali just being aggressive on the cuts, bumping the cutters and everything like that. So that's a good indication that Mali is very focused right now.
And the charge called. Charge called on Kuruma.
Yeah, it's a good call.
So two ball handlers effectively in the game right now, Tetero and Philoxy. But I suppose, they're able to get it into Budra. Nice handoff to Ribera.
Oh, that's an unlucky one.
Kone has it deep, back outside. Aroma. Now Tetero. Burns had to reach up and catch the basketball, and her foot went out of bounds. Well, it has been a long time since Rwanda have actually scored. They led 15-11 with 3:20 to go in the first quarter. So they haven't scored for the last 6 minutes. Sanu short. Philoxy gets it to Tetero. Just to put up a shot that gets it blocked.
Great block.
Crooms almost snuck in there and took away from Balayeta. Sanu, and the charge called on Balayeta.
And again, you see Biloxi hitting the ground right here.
Yep. That's a good call. Tetero. A little careless. Crooms looks for space. Biloxi to get it to her. Drives in. And Mali's suffocating defense giving nothing away right now.
I definitely do think that Mali's defense is the reason why they're in this game.
Well, it's the reason why they're up 10.
Yep.
And why they've scored 14 unanswered points.
Rwanda needs to find a little bit of sense of urgency right now. Maybe they could change something on defense, because they're playing a man, and they came out of a timeout one time and was in a 2-3 zone, and that actually helped them a little bit, because Mali didn't score. But now when they're back in this man, it's just so easy for Mali to just pass, and score. Rwanda definitely needs to pick it up on defense.
Well, when you're struggling, it's even when you get to the free throw line, it seems like sometimes it doesn't work. That's kind of like the ideal way to get back on track, is to get to the free throw line.
Yeah.
So Ruther makes one of them, and that stops the ride. Almost 8 minutes without a point. So they cut it back to 9.
And you see Rwanda in a 2-3 zone. You would think they would try to keep the ball out of the middle, but it's too easy.
Yeah.
It's just too easy. Koulibaly just scored an easy basket.
Proxy. And that's a nice one.
And maybe she doesn't have her usual double-digit scoring, but she definitely will try to have that in assisting, because that's what she's doing here. And when you're a player, when you can't score, you find other things to do. And Biloxi has taken charges, boxing out, and getting to the rim, penetrating, but dishing it to her post players or whoever's open, and that's actually helped Rwanda.
Tetero.
You see Injine attacking the basket. Strong and hard, and Crooms just fouls her. And now she's rewarded 2 free throws.
Jennifer Injai, player that likes to create that chaos, come up with steals, leading to fast breaks. Misses the first, but makes the second. And Sifa loses it. Saves it in bounds. Probably would have been better just to let it go out.
Yeah.
And there is Dembele with the basket.
Dembele has 8 points, 2 rebounds for Mali.
There you go, Sifa into the corner, Kroons.
Yeah. That's what you like to see. I mean, something to generate their offense, and hopefully they can continue to close the quarter like that.
She's got 11 points, Kroons Robertson. Oh boy, Koulibaly. Back to an 11-point lead. Sifa fouled from behind by Dembele. Haidar back in now. So Dembele goes out. 23 years of age. Here's Destiny, Philoxy. And the ball kicked. .303 remaining. And Philoxy missing. Baseline jumper. Kankou Koulibaly. Koulibaly drives in. And good rebound, Kroons.
I mean, look at Crimson. She's the shortest one out of both Koulibalys, and she gets the rebound, so you'll like to see that.
That was a funny expression from the coach, but somebody's on the court. It's Inessa.
It looks like she
Sifa,
was
cramp, yeah.
I think she was just walking and it just happened.
Wow.
She just fell on the floor, so.
So that'll bring Kiyobi back in. Here's Kankou Koulibaly. Nope. It's not a quiet day. Boy, that was a dangerous pass. Now, Philoxy on the open floor. Maybe she can get it to go. She takes it all the way and does a good job of getting to the free throw line. Philoxy makes the first.
This is her first point of the game.
Second is good as well. So she's done exceptionally well to keep it, help her team stay within striking distance here of Mali. And now they give Mali a little bit of their own medicine putting some pressure on him defensively with a little bit of trap.
Exactly, and that's what you want to see right here in the Rwandan defense. As they get up, they need to be very physical right now for the next 2 minutes.
Ooh, hands up. Adama Coulibaly from the left elbow. Kiobi wasn't able to bring that basketball down. Oh, Haidara dances to her left. Kiobi's got to just keep her feet in front of Haidara. She just went right past her.
They got to be tough on defense for Rwanda. I mean, look at the pressure right now of Mali.
Uweze missing it from a long way out. Rwanda don't want to fall any further behind before halftime. Mali would like to give themselves some more breathing room. Oh boy, Uweze might have gotten away with a push there. Here's Falaxi, open floor, pulls up to Kiobi, puts it up. And then another miss. Crooms just having a great game.
Yeah, she is. She's making sure that she's doing both on offense and defense. You see her here just being big and powerful as she goes up. Not one, but 2 times, and now she's rewarded with 2 free throws.
So timeout on the floor.
Why you guys scared like this? Play basketball, relax. Relax. Hey, you need to be relaxed. The game is a normal game. You're all together. Come on. Stop the turnovers, take the shot. We go 33. 33, we go back man. 5. We get, sorry. 33, 5. 33, 5. Same man. Where are we?
As you heard, the Rwanda coach was like, play basketball, be relaxed, be poised. We got this. And so let's see if they can execute when they come out of this timeout. They have only 14 rebounds to Mali's 27. So that is a glaring statistic that they need to be aware of. Box out and be strong with the ball. They have 11 turnovers, and that's also something, a reason why they are down right now. They need to take care of the ball.
Crooms doesn't get the first one that goes. They wouldn't be anywhere close without her, that's for sure.
Yeah, she has 11 points, 4 rebounds in this first half.
Makes the second. Pass up to Coulibaly. Kiobi trying to force this turnover. Haidara for 3. Nope. And the ball bounces out. Coulibaly was able to get the rebound. Now back to Haidara. She misses. It's not just Rwanda missing some very makeable shots. Mali are as well.
Yeah. And just look at that defense.
Boy, Crooms just had it taken right away. Oh, an unsportsmanlike foul as well has been called on Hope Boudreaux. Seemed like she was going for the ball.
Yeah, it looks like she was going for the ball, but maybe the angle.
She only got hand, but they're not going to review it. They don't review it very often. I've got to be honest, after doing so many games where play has been stopped and plays have been reviewed to see if it was sportsmanlike or unsportsmanlike, I'm kind of glad they don't go and review it. I would just rather play it. So Crooms goes out with 3 fouls, is it? Or she had blood on her arm. Well, they're lucky, I think, Rwanda to be only down by 11 right now. Okay, another timeout. This one by Mali.
Maï, tu vas venir, tu vas faire un écran de dos pour faire là. Elle va au basket. Et après, tu sors. Ok? Ni tabou, il me passe à terre de tabou, il me passe long pour tabou. Mais Maï, il y a un basket pour que l'angle du sur tabou soit patiente. Ok? Il t'a tabou là. Et le corner là, il va attaquer là.
Pas de faute derrière. Pas de faute derrière.
That was Hamshitu Maigaba talking to the players there, the former player of Mali, country's legend, played for a long time professionally in Europe in the WNBA, played at the Olympics, 2008. So the final 16 seconds to Koulibaly, and she's fouled.
And that's what you like to see when your coach calls a timeout, draws up a play for the last or a quick shot. You like to see it. You like to see the execution for Mali right now, and they make a free throw.
Actually, she was fouled by Uweze. And makes both. So biggest lead of the game, 13. No, I think they went up by 14. So, Kiyobi, fortunate to still have it, 7.7 seconds left.
Sifa comes back in the game.
She had left for cramps. Yeah, they've equaled their biggest lead now, 13 points. Ooh, boy, that was dangerous. And Haidara just a little after the buzzer, and Floxy couldn't, under so much pressure there to make something happen, threw it away. Kind of hard to fault her. Mali lead at 37-24 over Rwanda at halftime in the third place game of the FIBA Women's AfroBasket.
Rwanda shooting 21% from the 2, 4 for 19, so they are getting there, but they need to put the ball in the hoop, and the free throws are amazing for Mali. They're 9 for 11, and the reason why they are in this game, Mali is out-rebounding them 28-15, and Rwanda has 13 turnovers to Mali's 9, and that is just not going to cut it. They have to take care of the ball. Krums has 12 points leading the way for Rwanda, and Mbele has 8 points for Mali.
Here's a look back at the highlights, and I just feel like even though Mali are a younger team on average, just double checking that actually, just 24 years of age, they seem to play with a lot more experience, don't they?
They do. I mean, they have the younger team that went to the World Championship, as you said.
Under 19 World Cup.
World Cup,
players,
sorry.
Yeah.
And the fact that they have the older veteran players, even at their young age, they still were medaling, still being in the, like 2021, they were in the championship game. So even though they're young.
And they weren't even there.
Exactly. So even though that they're a young team, they just been in these situations and just getting that experience from the youth 19.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I mean, we saw Sanu come out and play well in her minutes.
Haidara also.
Yeah, they just have numerous players that, but I think Rwanda are going to be good enough to continually play in the FIBA Women's AfroBasket.
Absolutely.
And you would hope that, you know, they'll get more experience. They'll add maybe more players. You never know who's going to turn up.
Exactly. And when you're hosting a country, I mean, when you're hosting a tournament in your country, you have your people seeing you. There's going to be talent wanting to play for their national team because of how they played in this tournament, and you would love to see that. So I definitely think Rwanda is going to continue to be in the AfroBasket top.
37-24, Mali on top of Rwanda at halftime.
Unique character. Unique chemistry.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is the peak of the game.
It's the toughest competition in the basketball world to win.
That is why I will be there.
Because when you win for one,
You win for all.
Are you kidding me? That can't be real. That was a laser.
Pass to the corner. Back outside, looking to pass it. Makani. Oh, yeah, boy.
And that's Cameroon basketball, the way that they pass with boys and find that open shot from Makani at that three-point line, and she just nailed it.
Trying to keep up with Tizian. Oh, look at Musa go up for the rejection. Akwankwo, will she add to her tally? Fatima again, a chance to run. Reem Musa. All open three. It's good. 44-30.
That was a great pass, great look, and they finally dropped the basket in. In a good place.
Oh, how about that? Scooping and hooping. And putting the basketball in his grooves.
Great move by Kong.
Good job from the point guard, knocking it away. Mbai. Now Challo gives it back. Kadi Mbai. Now here goes Challo. Flows in, and Kaitano, who else? Dillard. And meanwhile, she goes in, scores. A very difficult shot. Is fouled. And has a chance for a three-point play. Oh, nice decision. Oh, nice handoff. Nice basket, Rwanda. That's more like it.
That is more like Rwanda.
Crooms goes in, makes the shot. It's all going horribly wrong for Uganda, but for Rwanda, they are loving life.
Final seconds taken off the glass. Makani, she doesn't hesitate. Oh, you're kidding me. Silky smooth has done it. She has stroked the three-pointer.
What a shot!
No hesitation.
Well, Dembele is leading the way in scoring for Mali. You can see she's got 8 points, and I think really been one of their most impressive players, and we're going to be seeing her around a lot in this team. I don't know what you think, Ify, if you look at these things, but her body, she just looks kind of tall, strong, broad-shouldered, and just has a nice look about her. She's got a toughness to her. She's 23 years of age.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said.
And Rwanda has Crooms, who has been one of, if not the most consistent player in the team, at least offensively in this tournament. Again, already in double digits today with 12 points.
She has been one of the most consistent players alongside Falaxi for Rwanda, and she's just playing amazing out there. She's really doing it all, making sure she's attacking the basket, shooting her three-point shots, making assists, and getting stops on defense. You really can't ask her to do anything more than what she's doing. And we hope that Rwanda comes out and it's a collective group that continues that energy that she's bringing.
She's reached double digits in all of the games. She had 11 against Cote d'Ivoire in the overtime. I think it went to overtime, right? Against Angola.
Yeah.
She had 19 points. Then against Uganda, she had 15 points. And against the Nigeria team that really Rwanda struggled to get anything against. She had 11 points. She was 4 of 11, which is not really a disaster at all. 3 of 8 from the floor, 1 of 3 from three-point range. But Falaxi came into this game as the league scored 17.5 points per game. And her scoring numbers have been even better.
I mean, she's leading the way with 12 points, 4 rebounds right now. She walks out on the court.
Be such an accomplishment for Rwanda to get 3rd place. But again, you just have to keep it into perspective. And remember, they haven't played at the AfroBasket
since 2011.
For 12 years.
Yeah. But it's amazing coming back, not playing for that long in tournament play here in AfroBasket to make it to this far. I mean, you have to be proud of yourself as a team and as a country.
Yeah, I mean, look back at all the games that Rwanda have had. They played Cote d'Ivoire, had that incredible opening night win. And I suppose, I was concerned about how they were going to play in the quarterfinals because of how they lost to Angola in the group phase, because that was a game they should have won.
Yeah.
I felt like Angola. They should have beaten Angola, but they lost to Angola.
In overtime, too.
In overtime. And then maybe they got a little bit of help against Uganda when Jane and Sende went down for Uganda. Had that not happened,
it could have been a different game.
It could have been a different game.
But but they took advantage of that and made sure they won that game to advance in tournament play. So that's just the way the game goes sometimes.
Yeah, I think if you look at the teams, probably from my vantage point, I'm not going to say who shouldn't be in the top 4, but I will say, to me, Mozambique was probably the team that could have easily made it to the top 4. They just ran into the wrong team, Nigeria, because they were even beating Nigeria, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's how the draw pans out. But what you hope is that it's not just 1 or 2 teams or 3 teams, but several teams that are contending. And it did feel like early on in this tournament there were a lot more teams that were potential winners of this competition.
Yeah, you even had Cameroon there. Sometimes you
saw
saw the way that Uganda was playing, thinking that they would make it this far, and just other teams that maybe didn't make it this far, but they definitely are going to be back ready to compete.
Well, Egypt is a team that has a lot of good basketball players, and they had areas of their game that really frustrated you, where they can do better. Missing free throws, they can, and there's no way they should be out-rebounded the way they get out-rebounded. So just some basic fundamentals.
Yeah, they had a
'cause they look like basketball players.
Yeah, I mean, when Egypt played Nigeria, Nigeria had 71 rebounds, and that's a great job for Nigeria. But if you're Egypt, what can you learn from this tournament and do better for next time?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think Egypt is one of those teams that could have aspired, and certainly they look to get to the quarterfinals, if not to the semifinals. Guinea probably achieved about as much as they could with what they had. I mean, it's pretty amazing that they beat Angola when you reflect on it.
Yeah, and that's another team that actually finished, what, 8th? You didn't think that either, and you know, it's tournament play and anything can happen, and if you just believe, you can achieve. And that's why
But is Mali beyond pressing and as well? I mean, they don't strike me as being a team with a lot of great ball handlers.
I mean, I think they have players that can dribble, and they've been one of the consistent teams to not have the most turnovers. So I think they've been doing really well in that area.
Just seems like maybe if you put them under pressure, they wouldn't be, but anyway.
But has a team done that yet? No, I mean, I think the only one was Senegal.
Yeah. They didn't really have to press them. Second half action underway. Rwanda trying to cut into this 13-point deficit. Philoxy, I think, does the right thing there, taking it upon herself and taking the blow to the side to get to the free throw line.
Yeah, she had that three-point shot, but she said, no way, let me drive in with my strong hand, get some contact, and get to the free throw line.
And she also had Hope Buthra open in the left corner, but there comes a time when you're like, okay.
I think that was a smart play what she did, yeah.
The only thing is now she's feeling it. You can see that she's, you wouldn't say she's the most solid muscular player out there. She takes her time and makes the free throw. Is that deceiving? Sometimes you don't have to have a lot of meat on the bone, so to speak. You can still take some punishment.
Yeah. I would know
As
that.
I look at you.
I'm long and lean, so definitely.
But she only makes 1 of 2, so it's a 12-point deficit. You long and lean people are just so lucky. You just have that look forever. You don't have to worry about it. Here goes Dembele from the left corner.
We want Rwanda to get going on this offensive possession right now.
It was a Philoxy, Kroom, Sifa, and Buthra on the court for Rwanda. Buthra hustling, trying to get it. Njai up to Adama Koulibaly, nowhere to go. She hands it off back to Dembele. Drives in. Koulibaly stays with it.
That was 3 opportunities for Mali to score the ball, but they didn't. And Rwanda down the other way.
Faloxi for trying to split the defense and go, but there's Dembele, right decision. And fortunately for Koulibaly, Dembele was there for the putback. I mean, Mali have missed layups too. It has been a problem in this tournament for a lot of teams.
This is probably the most we've seen Mali miss, though, in this game.
Boutura.
That was good offense. She just needs to make her shot.
Oh, put it right in the hands of Koulibaly. Koulibaly's like, what? You gave it to me? I'm just going to bring it up. 3-point. Oh, that's a killer.
She is doing it all.
You feel for Faloxi because she plays so hard and does so well, but then she turns it over and Njai buries an open three.
I mean, Njai has stepped up today for Mali.
Yep, she's taken it to 17 points, the advantage. Here's
on transition, match up, take your man. So you are backing up like you're playing zones. 3 people around here. You're playing man to man. And when you get the ball, we need to run fast to break. Nobody's running. Nobody. We need to run. When you get the ball, people run. But you guys are walking on the floor. We need to run. You guys tired or what? Huh? You are tired. Ask for the sub. We sub you. Take somebody else. We need to run. This is so ugly. What are we doing? Come on, man. Hey.
Run.
Hey.
Who are we?
There's Hamshadu Maigaba talking, and Geneva, you're talking about her, Geneva Njai. She's got 9 points, 17 points off turnovers for Mali. No surprise there, 15 turnovers for Rwanda. And well, basketball is one of those games where you have to value your possessions. But I think that last one just, that was uncharacteristic of Faloxi. Yeah. Hey, nice drive, nice layup. And Njai misses that one. Here comes Faloxi. Bump and the foul. I mean, I think there's only 2 players in this tournament, as you look at the foul, that talking about if a player is open for a jump shot, you pretty much know that it's going to be made. And I'm talking like 3-point shots or even inside. It's Okonkwo and Dillard.
Yeah. And
maybe you could have put Thomas in there for Cameroon.
Yeah, definitely.
Faloxi, her pass, it was doesn't realize how much time is left, and Koulibaly off to the races.
Rwanda needs to take care of the ball. They already have 16 turnovers in this game. It just looks like Mali is making the play outside of the rhythm.
Faloxi's disappointed not to get a 3-point play opportunity. I should put Taiwo in there as well for Nigeria. If her feet are set, there's a pretty good chance she's going to knock them down.
Yeah, definitely would add her as well.
And maybe, well, you could argue Otto from Uganda has hit a lot of shots. What is she shooting from the floor? Maybe not automatic, but.
Yeah, I think those top three, Dillard, Thomas, and Okonkwo, are automatic.
I thought Janan automatic was also automatic. That's disappointing.
Love these puns. Love that.
Yeah, I mean, she's okay. I mean, Otto hit 44.6%. I mean, you'd like to be at 50%, but 44.6, 30% from deep. You'd like to be at least 33% from deep.
Rwanda needs to pick it up on defense and not have these defensive lapses. And that's, again, Biloxi takes another charge. That's her third charge this game. She has 4 points, but just what she's doing on the floor is tremendous. 4 points, 4 assists, and doing everything that you do not see on the stat sheet for her team right now.
Another turnover.
Both fighting for the ball.
I'll tell you somebody else who shot it pretty well overall in this tournament was Salawe from Egypt. 51% inside the arc.
Oh, yeah.
Almost 32% from deep. But, and this illustrates Egypt's problems, 11 of 21 at the free throw line.
Yeah, that's just a lot of misses.
Do you realize that Egypt had only one player, and it was Soraya, to shoot better than 50% at the free throw line? That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. Just one?
Just one. She was 75%, and even then, she only attempted 3 free throws. So that three-pointer takes it up to a 47-28 lead. Mali cruising right now. No need to save anything if you're Rwanda. You want to throw everything but the kitchen sink. Ooh.
They just need to have a better offense than that.
Let's pass up the floor. Haidara.
We know Mali is a team that likes to run in transition. You have to get back if you are Rwanda.
Yep, just 4 points scored so far in the first 6 minutes. Oh, and it's taking like extraordinary acrobatic moves from Destiny Biloxi for Rwanda to get points, to get on the board. Oh, pass going right into the hands. But then Cantori just falls asleep, and Haidar just takes it right away.
Biloxi.
That's a great call.
Yeah, just going.
I mean, she slid into her right at the end. I was wondering if it was a good call because of Haidar's reaction, but then when you see it slowed down, the referee got it right. She's definitely a Haidara, a colorful player. I mean, her character. She, you know, the way she dyes her hair tells you she wants to stand out.
Yeah, I spoke with her. Very, very nice and sweet young lady that's just a force for Mali.
Oh, nice pass. There's Kone. Passes it back. Sanu drives in with the left hand. So the lead balloons to 22 points for Mali here with 3 minutes to go in the quarter.
I mean, just look how Mali's making it very hard for Rwanda.
Kantori for three. Well, we've seen that.
Yeah.
Seen that before. Blocking foul. Kantori coming into this game, surprisingly, had only hit 2 3-pointers. I thought she had more than that. I guess she had some other big shots inside the arc. So that was just her 3rd 3-pointer. Sanu blocked by the backboard. Gambling, Tetero for three, back-to-back for Rwanda.
That's the spark that they need in this 3rd quarter.
Haidara tried to bank it. Sangare gets it over to Sanu.
It's just too easy for that offensive rebound.
Yeah. Sanu again. Diobi comes up. Oh. Almost a turnover. Look at that. Sanu could not get it across in time.
You see here, good defense by Mali. Sanu to just be up on Tetero from Rwanda. Oh.
19 turnovers now for Rwanda. They had 13 at halftime. Sikakone gets it deep. Sangare makes nice unselfish play by Kone.
Mali has 30 points in the paint to Rwanda's 12. And
Tetero pulls up.
They're making every shot Rwanda takes difficult. Every single one.
Balayera for three. And that is the exclamation mark on a big third quarter for Mali. They lead at 60-37 after outscoring Rwanda 23-13 in the quarter. 60-37, Mali on top.
Mali shooting 41% from the two. As I said, they have 30-plus 2 points paint shots and 11 for 13 at the free throw line. And Rwanda just needs to put the ball in the hole. I mean, they have one more quarter.
Just leave everything out there.
Yeah.
10 minutes remaining, and there's no telling when you'll host the FIBA Women's AfroBasket again, although I suspect it won't be that long. Could be in another 2 or 3, potentially, because it's such a wonderful arena. But multiple players, Adama Coulibaly there on the break, coming up with the steal and going down and scoring for 2 of her 4 points. Kone hasn't even played that much today. She's still got 10 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. And Destiny Falaxi, well, doing her best. She's got 7 points, 4 assists. If you were building a team and you could select any of these players, who would you choose? Kone? She the biggest talent?
Yeah.
You would choose Kone from all of these players to have in your team if you were building one?
Yes, she'll definitely be on my team.
You don't need to think about it?
No. She'll definitely be starting too. Mali's keeping this pressure on Rwanda, and Rwanda needs to dig deep and find out how they're going to finish this game. They have to cut the lead.
Tetero does the hard stuff and turns it over. And Kyobe fouls.
Just great attack from Sanu right now, and she's fouled and she's heading to the free throw line. Sanu is also a great contributor to Mali.
Definitely 7.8 points per game coming into this one. She had 8 steals in 4 games, so averaging 2 steals. Plays for club side in Mali. Alasfas.
That pressure that Mali continues to put on Rwanda is just exceptional.
Oh, Dembele looks impressive. If I wasn't taking Sene, I might take Dembele.
That's a good one.
She's an interesting player for me. I mean, big guard. Here's another turnover. Kumar goes in and gets the foul, gets the 3-point play opportunity.
Wow, what an amazing play and move that she just did. Euro steps and gets the foul.
And a bucket. Count it! That's what she says. Ifeanyi Bekwe. But when you look at the options that all of these girls have in these various countries playing, I mean, I don't know. You might have a better idea. For example, in Nigeria, the fastest thing that they want to do is to, I mean, is it development there good in terms of
I think
player,
that is
or do they want to try to go to America to play or go to Europe? Ideally, you want to develop at home, but
yeah, you want to develop at home and then give those players opportunities to leave and play overseas, or even, like you said, go to college.
But, you know, if a girl, for example, in Mali, thinking that most, let's see. Most are playing in Africa. You do have Balayada playing Charnay Basket Bourgogne Sud, which I think is French. Unsportsmanlike foul. If that's the second one on Bouthara, she's gone. Oh no, it's not on Bouthara. It's on Crooms.
Yeah, you see right here, she just grabs her.
So the first free throw is good. Second unsportsmanlike foul of the day. So Kroom sits down. Well, Dembele just keeps having her one of her best games. She's got 14 points, in fact.
Yeah.
5 of 12 from the floor, 4 rebounds. Timeout on the court.
But if you go zone, you go 3-2. Go 3-2. We stay on 3-2. Okay? We're gonna get the ball and then on fast break. The top is gonna be you're on the top, right? So you are, no, she's not playing. She's not playing. Shanda, you are here. Okay? Now Shanda here, Sandra, you are here, and you are here. So we have these two guys. Box out, get the rebound, and we run. Okay? Stay on 3-2. While we 3-2.
Tetros is down, scored 3 points, 1 of 4 from the floor. Five-year-old from APR Women BBC in Rwanda. Roma scoring takes it up to a 31-point lead now for Mali. So it's a good try from Destiny Falaxi.
I mean, time again, she's trying to make something shake for Rwanda. She attacks the rim so easily and so smooth, but usually all tournament long, those would have been a lot of and ones. She's just missing it, but she is going to the line right now to shoot 2.
She says she's going to be playing in Greece this year.
Huh?
She says she's going to go to Athens to play.
Oh, yeah. She'll do very well in that league.
Yeah, I think so. Greek food is good, so no problem. She'll miss the mac and cheese, but, you know, the Mediterranean diet is pretty hard to argue with, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Greece is a beautiful country. She's definitely going to enjoy it. They're in a 1-2-2 Rwanda here in Kigali, playing for the 3rd place against Mali. We haven't really seen Sifa on the court for Rwanda.
She played a lot she was playing in the first half and it just wasn't working. 21 years of age. She's definitely had a roller coaster AfroBasket.
Yeah, still a really good player.
Oh boy. Sano just shows you her quickness. Look at that. She gets into the paint.
She shows us again.
Wow.
That's just too easy. And Rwanda are having these defensive lapses. And Mali's just, you know, taking advantage of it. Every mistake that Rwanda has done, Mali has really focused and locked in and taken advantage on the defensive end and offensive end.
And Floxy has to put up a prayer. Well, again, it's, you know, more than anything, it's about, you know, keeping perspective with all of this for Rwanda. I think what must be disappointing for them is that even though they're playing in the FIBA Women's AfroBasket for the first time in 12 years, they've actually done well enough to get to the semifinals.
Exactly.
So to lose as badly as they have in the, you know, in the semifinal and then in the 3rd place game, it has to be disappointing. But they just haven't played well, and some of that has to do with the competition. So you play against better teams. You play Nigeria in the semifinal.
Yeah, and I think that's something that they'll look at, and they'll definitely grow from that.
But then you play Mali in the 3rd place game.
Again, too easy. Maybe Rwanda needs to start pressing at some point.
Possibly, because it's a 35-point.
And also, is Brooke going to come back in the game? Bertero, is she going to come back in the game? Just, what do you do?
Pass ahead. Falaxi in the open floor. Good job. Gets them back to 33-point deficit. And right now it's all about trying to limit the damage. If you're Rwanda, you don't want to go out of here on the other end, on the losing end of the wrong end of a huge score line. Maybe, you know, quick shots, long jumpers like that will help them at least cut into the deficit. You got to put the ball in the basket, though.
Yeah, I've been saying all tournament long, it starts on defense, and there's just no sense of urgency for Rwanda at all on the defensive end.
I think if you had, you know, you can, if talent is an issue sometimes, you can with your defense, you know, learn how to press, learn how to set up press.
It's just a fight, and you
become very effective that way and get easy buckets, basically.
I mean, defense is not an easy thing. It's a mindset as well, but it needs to be a collective mindset for Rwanda to stop Mali.
Well, Haidara thinking about what a great summer she's had. Got to play at the Under-19 World Cup in Spain. She's been able to come to Kigali for the AfroBasket. And we'll see 5 veteran players coming in here for Mali right at the end. And good job, Uze. Quick pass. Traore. Biloxi. Oh, nice play.
Yeah, wow.
Burst of speed.
Great move.
She's got 12 points. She and Crooms. Crooms hasn't scored in the second half. She's on the bench though. Three-point shot, good. Biloxi lost it, gets it back. Nice.
I mean, what a workhorse, just trying to figure out how.
Oh, another unsportsmanlike called on Uweze.
What can I do to get my team active?
Yeah, that's not a basketball play. It's got to be a basketball play. So when you look back at the game tape, and I hope they will, you know, you can look at various aspects and stop that and say, listen, you can't do that. You got to play the ball. So Smiles over there on the bench. Sanu comes out, having had a very solid game today. 8 points, 2 rebounds. Sorry, 9 points. 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 3 steals.
Just the hustle of Molly. Does not stop.
Good overhead pass to Biloxi. Cantori. Good shot from Uweze. 80-46. Well, it felt like Rwanda on opening night had possibilities of maybe fighting for a spot in the quarterfinals, maybe even getting to the semifinals. I think maybe some of the sharpness has left them since that opening game.
Yeah. I mean, but they have to, like I said, be proud that they got here after not even participating in AfroBasket since 2011. Even though this is not the outcome that they want, they should be proud of themselves and how they represented in this tournament.
You can see they were ready to go at the start of the tournament, and that might have been one of the advantages that they had over some of the other teams in terms of their preparations. As a host nation, you knew they wanted to be ready to go. Nice pass. Biloxi, good for her. She's worked hard. $15 points for Biloxi. On rebound, Kiobe up to Biloxi. She's going to add to her tally.
She's really, really trying. She has 17 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists.
And 3-point play opportunity. 85-51. Good pass, Cantori.
And again, great defense by Koulibaly as she brings the ball up the floor.
So Mali, for the 4th consecutive FIBA Women's AfroBasket, are going to reach the podium, and that is nothing to be sneezed at. I mean, that's a great accomplishment for them. They wanted to get back to the final for the 2nd consecutive time. They will not, as Geneva Njai makes a 3-pointer and is fouled. Just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you just see
in this blowout win.
Yeah, you see the frustration on Rwanda's faces, but I mean, Njai, she just came to play.
Yeah, she's had a nice game as well.
Yeah, she has 12 points right now for Mali. Now 13.
13, 6 assists. Just a steal, a block. And I think Rwanda will just dribble it out.
Yeah, you hate to see their long faces, but really they need to be proud that they got to this point.
Yeah, absolutely. But for Mali, they can celebrate.
Yeah.
They have done it. They have reached the podium yet again at the FIBA Women's AfroBasket. They win the 3rd place game, 89-51 over host Rwanda. Well, most of the Mali players coming up and giving Falaxi a hug as the players shake hands. And look at the numbers, 7 threes for Rwanda, 8 for Mali in the end. Free throw shooting should be, can be, must be better for Rwanda, those aspects. 52 rebounds for Mali, 30 for Rwanda, and 10 more assists. I mean, whenever you have a blowout win like this, you know the stats are just going to be heavily in favor of the winning team. And in terms of Dembele, outstanding game.
Yeah, she did amazing things today for Mali with 14 points. And Falaxi, what can you say? She showed up every single game of this tournament, ending it with 17 points, but congratulations to Mali. They won the third place for AfroBasket 2023.
So here's a look back at the highlights of a great day for Malian basketball, and I think they needed to have this after their disappointment against Senegal.
Yeah.
Credit to them for coming out, putting that disappointment behind them, and making sure that they did not leave this arena empty-handed.
One of the most consistent teams here in AfroBasket. Mali did amazing. On their road to get here, they placed out of their group, had a day off, came back for the quarterfinals, win that, and then lose to Senegal, but still one of the most consistent teams here, and I just love to see they're smiling and happy that they got this win today.
Dembele's 14 points, her best haul in this tournament.
Yeah.
And I guess for Rwanda, they'll just use this as a building block, and also that they can assess where they are as a program, think about what they did right, what they did wrong, and get ready for the next one.
Exactly. I mean, like I've been saying, maybe they thought they weren't supposed to be here, but they really played their hearts out every single game and got to this point.
Yeah, once you get this far, you want to do as well as possible, and I guess that's probably the lingering disappointment is going to be that, wow, we were like one win away from the final and we got blown out in our last 2 games.
I mean, I do expect them to come back in the AfroBasket 2025 and show up and show out just the same way, but even being better by just taking a look at how they played in this tournament, how they played in this game, and hopefully the next AfroBasket will they'll definitely medal.
Well, there will definitely be a lot of competition, and so much can happen between now and the next AfroBasket women, FIBA Women's AfroBasket. But without a doubt, Kigali has put on a show and a lot of great dancing the whole time. So the road to the final and the 3rd place game, you can see Mali. Well, they've won that one, Mali beating Rwanda, and next up will be Nigeria and Senegal. And that'll be tipping off at 6 p.m. local time. So that's about an hour and 45 minutes away. So for FIBA, I'm Jeff Taylor. Thanks for watching, everybody.